Hello everybody, it's Tony here again with your next astrological sign on the wheel, and the fourth sign of the astrological wheel is Cancer. The element is water, quality cardinal, rule of the moon, symbol of the crab, mode feeling, motto I feel. Right, they represent the fourth period of life, aged between 21 and 28. Considered personality can be likened to the young adult seeking to establish his or her own home, career, and perhaps family for the first time. Cancerians are very home orientated. Anything to do with a home they're happy with, and if that means family and relationships, then that's very good. The crab is protective and knows how to wait. It is a mistake to think of Cancerians as passive individuals. They can be quite aggressive in getting what they want, but often prefer not to make demands, expecting others to understand their needs, sensitivities and diverse moods. I've known Cancerians like that. They do tend to let things slide, and then all of a sudden you just think, oh my gosh. But they're very they can be quite emotional people, even though on the outside they don't show it. But on the inside, they are. Once you get to know a Cancerian, they can be they are true friends, and they will do anything to keep the status quo and keep happiness and everything. As with the young adult, deep emotional friendship is of the utmost importance to them, like I've just said. And with it, the corresponding need to trust and share. Indeed, Cancerians find it hard to work with those with whom they do not share a personal bond of mutual understanding. I have met lots and lots of Cancerians that are like that. If they don't feel as if they have anything in common with you, then they won't talk to you at all. Or, well, they will talk to you, but it will just be banter, as it were. You won't be able to sit down and have a decent discussion with them. So, often unusual people who are well aware of what sets them apart from others. Their talent for non-verbal expression is reflected in the arrangement of their home, with special emphasis on the kitchen and bedroom. Activities such as eating, sleeping, sexual expressions, and the sharing of affection or sympathy must be private, regular, and satisfying in order to offer the unusual amount of psychological support so necessary to the Cancerian. Without these, Cancerians grow nervous and irritable. I don't think I've ever met a nervous and irritable Cancerian. I really haven't, but it is true when they say, especially with the kitchen. I don't know about the bedroom because I've never been with a Cancerian, but special emphasis on the kitchen, definitely, because that's the heart of the home, isn't it? So that's the hearth, and if any of these signs symbolise the home itself, Cancer would represent the hearth, which is the warmth and the heart of the kitchen of the home, and whereas now the kitchen is the heart of the home, not the hearth. So a quiet evening alone with friends can be an ecstatic experience for those born under this sign. Yet many Cancerians have strange aspects to their personalities which must be periodically revealed in public. Generally speaking, appreciation is not as important to the Cancerian as his expression and release. Of course, Cancerians are particularly persuasive in the private sphere, where they best work their special brand of magic. Yes, can symbolise a crystallization of those emotions in a single being. Represent universal diffuse feeling. Dreams integral to the world of Cancer. If the ocean, whose tides are controlled by the moon, may be said to represent the universe of diffusing feeling, then the crab itself can symbolise the crystallizations of those emotions in a single being. So the armour of the crab hides its extremely sensitive interior world from view. That is what I think about Cancerians anyway. They do tend to hide their feelings very well underneath the so-called hard exterior, but that's what you have to do, is just do a little chip and you can find how sensitive and how emotional they really are. Also, Cancer attractions are to Pisces, Scorpio and Aquarius. Now, I've known a few Cancerians that have been with Librans of all people, and they do tend to get on very well. and they seem to balance each other out a lot, I suppose, because the water and air do tend to balance each other, because yes, so well, there you go. George Orwell was a Cancerian. That says a lot, doesn't it? Bill Cosby, yeah. Yes, so Kathleen Turner. So yes, Cancerians are very very maternal, very homebodied, very maternal, very family orientated, and don't take their hard exterior too hard, because deep down they're not like, well, not even deep down, just literally just below the surface, they are quite emotional, and they do know what they want, but sometimes they try and hide, and they do go for what they want, but they try and hide it, so they just do it slowly and everything. So, but yes, so Cancer is the fourth sign of the zodiac, representing deep feeling, protectiveness, and the home. This is what Cancerians are like, and they're very, very all Cancerians I know are very home orientated. They'd rather sit at home with their friends round, or just with their partners and their family, and just have that, instead of going out partying it all the time. So yes, okay, so I'll speak to you soon with another astrological sign.